AD, just to start, I mean, you you said several times that you understand that your career is going to be judged not by the numbers but by the wins. So how big is it for you to get your first playoff win tonight?
It was huge. Um, there's a lot of stuff that we got to get better at. Um, I think we played well overall. We did a great job defensively on Dame and CJ. Uh, now rebounding the ball a little better, but we got the win. And that's all that matters. And um, watch some film, make some adjustments, and then get ready for Tuesday.
Drew, you normally don't show a lot of emotion, but when you came with that block and I saw you walking down the court, what was kind of going through your mind as you showed some emotion there?
Yeah, it's the playoffs. A lot of excitement, a lot of energy, especially in the building. We obviously know that that was a really big stop, and at that moment, just felt good to get a stop. Felt good to know that all the hard work that we put in this game, we got the win. So, yeah, did a really good job today.
Anthony, your guards did a nice job on their guards, but also they got a lot of help, and you guys blitzed the pick and roll. It seemed like you're keeping it away from Lillard. Can you talk about your plan there?
I'm not gonna talk about it too much in detail, but uh, we just want to make sure that we put as much pressure on Damian and CJ as possible, and make someone else beat us. And the other guys made shots, but them the shots that we're gonna live with. But our main focus to make it tough on Dame and CJ.
Hey, Jrue, I think when you were going back to the locker room, you said, let's not come back. How important was it to get this win just for confidence for this team?
Yeah, it was huge. Obviously, that was the plan to come here and get a win on their home court, and to be able to do that in the first game is really big. Honestly, man, I think we're all just really excited to be here and to be playing. I think we're all appreciative of everything we've been through this season, and just to be able to get this first win under our belt builds a lot of confidence for the next game and here on out.
He just asked about the defensive performance. It looked like Darren Erman was pretty active on the bench. Can you just talk about, I guess, his role and the credit he deserves for this defensive performance?
Yeah, he defensive mastermind. Obviously it takes a team effort, but with him, he's always active, as you guys can see. He's always saying something. He's always in the computer watching film. So shout out to him. But honestly, man, the job on the guards today, I think it was the bigs. The way that they were up and just made it hard on them. It was fun. It was fun to play.
We've asked you guys several times leading up to this game about playoff Rondo. What was it like just to have him out there and the way he was distributing the offense?
It was huge. He's in a different mindset. He was up all night watching film. Even when they was calling plays out tonight, he was telling us what it was, in our version, before they even got a chance to run it. So he's definitely mentally locked in, and with the way he played tonight, 17 assists, getting guys involved, talking, making sure we huddling up at the free throws, make sure we know what we're doing out of timeouts. He's just in a different mode, and he's playing well. He played well for us tonight, and so we just need him for the rest of the time we're in the playoffs.
Anthony, I know you've had a lot of big games. You've even had big playoff games before, but this is your first playoff win. And what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, get that monkey off your back, get your first win. But now that's over with. We want to come in Tuesday and get another one. That's our mindset, make some adjustments, and then come out and try to do the things that we kind of messed up a little bit better, like rebounding the basketball better and even being up more on Dame and CJ. So just little stuff like that. We want to make adjustments, but it feels good to get that first one.
Drew here in the back is.
Tight there at the end and possibly could have gone either way. Was there somebody on the Pelican squad that stepped up and calmed everybody down, kept a level head amongst the group?
Honestly, it's always Doe and Anthony. Every time in the locker, every time we huddle up, Anthony was saying we're still up 12 on the road, we're still up 3 on the road, and Doe every time we huddle up just brings us together and say we get it done with defense. And every time we get in those situations, it's definitely reassuring hearing it from your captains to be able to say that and say it with confidence.
Jrue, as much pride as you take in your defense, is making plays like that at the end of the game just as good of a feeling as like making a game-winning shot?
Oh yeah, I was hyped as you can see. Again, man, I take pride in my defense, especially guarding all these guards, all these great guards, and that's why we play the game. It's fun, but it's tough and it's hard. So to be able to get a win on the road, man, is a great feeling.
Jrue, do you feel like, I mean, with a performance like this, do you feel like you're sort of underappreciated when it comes to like the elite guards in the West?
I feel like my team appreciates me. That's all that really matters. They tell me all the time, from this guy next to me to Rondo to Ian to Darius, they tell me all the time how much I mean to them and vice versa. So I'm happy to be on this team, and where we at as a team has been really awesome.
I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but Rondo said something leading up to this about how there's a lot of good players in the league that think they can get it done at this level, but once you start doing it, you really know that you can. Do you think this team's starting to believe that a win like this shows that we know we belong and can do this?
Oh, for sure. And we always believe, and I think just winning that game just makes us believe more, honestly, especially on the road. So, but we always been a team that no matter if we're up, down, or whatever, in the game tied up, we always feel like we can win a basketball game. And it starts with, our captains, making sure that, they believe first, and then it makes the team believe. So we've been fine all year with that. But I think this big win on the road, first game in the playoffs, kind of makes us even more confident.